Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Epic Geek Out, the only show on the internet that actually brings you E4 coverage, the Epic Entertainment, Electronic Entertainment Expo. I'm your host Chad.
I'm your host Rob. Like always, we want to say, new website, check it out. We're putting the words together with the keyboards and making sense, hopefully.
Somehow we're doing it. But also you can check us out on Twitter at Epic Geek Out. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, because then you'll get all the new episodes. We put them out every Tuesday and Thursday.
Just convenient. It's really,
we're trying to help you guys out, really.
Email, that wasn't mentioned yet, fans@epicgeekout.com.
Facebook?
Yeah, we have that.
Facebook, Pinterest, we got all that cool stuff. We got it all because we're awesome. We're epic. And anything else?
I think we should just get into our coverage of E4.
Let's freaking do
E3.
it. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about a couple E3 impressions. E3, if you're not familiar with it, is the big video game convention that occurred last week. Mm-hmm. And there's so much to talk about that we can't possibly hit everything. So we picked 4 things that we're going to quickly discuss. But we have a lot more on our website, as we mentioned.
Yeah, I was just going to say, check out the website.
Yeah, we're pushing a lot, but honestly, we're trying to make that a more comprehensive source of information.
We're proud.
Yeah. So nice. But yeah, we're trying to make that more comprehensive, and we're going to put up articles pretty much on every game is our plan, at least at this point. So please check that out if you have questions about anything else. But let's get into what we're going to talk about, the first thing of which is the Wii U. So,
bum, bum, bum.
So do you want to explain what the Wii U is?
It's the next gen console from the Wii.
Ish.
Nintendo, I guess.
Next gen .5.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know.
Ostensibly, it's a giant tablet / controller. So there's a screen on the controller. It has the motion.
Nintendo really being Nintendo is what I've taken from it. They're going to have HD graphics.
Finally.
Good work, guys. To me, it really seems like they're trying to implore what the DS kind of does with the 2-screen technology to your home control system.
Right.
But
also has the asymmetric part where you can play one game on the controller, but then a different game's going on
up there.
The thing. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm really interested in hear pricing for this.
Yeah,
because these pads, I'm hoping one is going to come with the Wii U itself.
It's going to be.
But then the second one, if you want to buy it, I think is going to be.
I'd say they package 2 for the price of the Kinect. So I think it's going to be like $130 for 2.
For 2 pads?
Yes. That's my complete guess out of the blue. I think Nintendo had the most underwhelming press conference, if you will. I mean, for me personally, this doesn't do it for me. The Wii, you bought for a little bit and then we got rid of it because it's just not a fun thing for me.
You bought it for someone else. We each bought it on the same
day.
Right.
It's just not a fun thing for me. It's like it's a party trick game, which is cool in those applications, but really, I don't want to sit down and play a game like that.
Thank God it has HD graphics because it's necessary. Because with the new TVs, the Wii looks just horrific on anymore.
Yeah.
We were getting into this a little earlier on. It is very much a niche kind of thing. It is very gimmicky kind of stuff. But if they can transcend that, which I'm not confident that they can do, it's going to be neat. But something else that we're talking about later seems to have transcended that already, and it will be available.
Yeah, for you don't have to buy something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think
I'm not
it's
impressed.
cool for like the inventory stuff. Like, okay, so like I want to switch to my gun, I have that on here. Like, if you're playing like an RPG and you have all your bags on there, that's cool. But I don't want to be like moving around, scanning my couch.
It looks really heavy.
Yeah,
not heavy, but it looks.
It looks heavier than an iPad to me.
It does. I mean, it's definitely thicker.
I mean, it's probably not
sure.
gonna be, but
I mean, you're gonna be playing like in this motion. Your hands are
tilting
gonna have to be set
like
this
moving.
and moving like that. So
I don't know. Not sold.
Not sold at all.
But let's transition, I guess, into the other thing from Microsoft, which is the Smart Glass, which is sort of the same thing, but I think they're gearing it more towards the entertainment.
I love the name.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smart Glass sounds so intelligent.
Smart even.
So Microsoft has revealed their Smart Glass technology, which takes the same sort of concept, but makes it more entertainment driven. So I don't think it's gonna be as much in the gaming aspects. But like, for example, they showed Game of Thrones. Watching the episode of Game of Thrones on your tablet is the map of like where everyone is in Westeros. But then you can also like watch something on your tablet and then throw it up on your TV, kind of like AirPlay for Apple TV. So there's a lot of different like interactivity that's going on there. A lot of different stuff, applications. But the best part about it is that you can download it on iOS. You can download it on a Windows tablet, and they're building it into Windows 8. So
the fact
a lot
that
of
they're building
different
it out so much, I think, is great. That you're going to be able to use it with whatever you
they
have.
recognize that people have these things already, and they want to give that to you.
I think, and also they're really pushing Internet Explorer and the capabilities that you'll have with this,
which is smart because I think that brand has died since Firefox, Chrome. That has all been a much more impressive internet brand. So I think Internet Explorer has sort of taken a little bit of a
I think it's just
dump.
the internet on the TV, and if you have the Kinect, you can use voice control to get to it. So I'm excited for that. I mean,
it's awesome, yeah.
It's great. They're saying it's going to be faster and kind of stuff like that. That there are these options available already, but no one uses it, and it's really seeing where game systems are evolving into media centers.
Right.
Centers. It is going to transform into your hub for your
smart move because
for your
honestly
house.
If Apple comes out with something, it could smash that. I think it's smart for them to get.
Because people own Xboxes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a console that it was the first out of the this wave of 3 new consoles. It's been around the longest, and to give it that little bit of extra life, I think is great because maybe parents are going to be now using it more for just the media purposes, and I think it's going to get a lot more play, and it really is just it's transforming it more from a gaming thing into just you're going to be able to put an Xbox down there, and now you can go on HBO Go on it. You can
right.
It's amazing. So
all right, so moving along because we do have 2 more things we want to talk about. Next up, Halo 4, which was let off Microsoft's conference.
Not done by Bungie this time.
No, 343 Industries, which is an offshoot of Bungie. So they had a lot to prove. Awesome graphics.
Yeah, I've owned every Halo 4 game.
I know you love Halo.
Yeah, some of my fondest memories is freshman year in college, playing just in our dorm hookups, Halo 1, and then moving on to Halo 2.
This brings you back to Master Chief, which is awesome. The best part for me was the episodic content that's going to be the multiplayer. Yeah, every week they're going to have a new multiplayer thing that comes out, but you're following a storyline, which just sounds like a huge undertaking. But
yeah, and I love co-op stories. Yeah. We played through the Gears series, the last 2 together, and it's fun. It's great. Like a 4-on-4 team deathmatch.
It's fun, but it gets
fun,
old.
But it's repetitive, and with the story, it adds a new layer. You can bump up the difficulty a little bit, things like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, I know I'm gonna buy it. I'd say, hey, new Halo.
It's Halo.
I'm gonna buy it.
It is
but it seems to have great additions. The graphics looked beautiful.
Yeah, they look Crisis style, which is awesome. Okay, so there's so much more to talk about. Like we said, can't get to it all. We got one more thing. So check out the website for everything else. But Watch Dogs, probably the biggest splash, one of the biggest splashes there by Ubisoft. Awesome looking game, Matrix-ish style thing. Are you excited?
Well, yeah, yeah. It's.
I'm excited by seeing new stuff.
It was like a 9-minute, 30-second in-game. Might be like the first level-ish kind of thing you play, but kind of seemed also like more of a Grand Theft Auto, open world. Kind of.
I hope that sounds awesome. If it's like you can manipulate shit in the world, it sounds awesome.
So I took, definitely Matrix-y, but also I felt it was like a little Wanted, not the graphic novel Wanted, but the movie Wanted, where, they have their targets that they have to kill and things like that. And it's great. The guy has the phone. You see him sneaking around certain things, and at the end, the bullets start flying, and that looks pretty cool.
Right.
And I just worry that there might be just too many things you might be able to do.
Yeah, it looks like it hits all the notes. It has the shooter, it has the stealth, it has
they change the traffic light and the cars crash, and I'm like, oh crap. It just seems like there's going to be so many different ways to solve and go about accomplishing your goal. And maybe it gets overwhelming, maybe things get lost, it might not be completely clear what the coolest thing to do. I mean, at the end, he hits a bridge to go up, flies over the bridge, and the cops get caught at the other end, so they can't chase him anymore.
Right.
Nuts. I mean, so it was impressive.
I just love that it's
new.
something new because
Yeah.
like there's been so many sequels, like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Assassin's Creed 3, which I'm excited about those, but it's just a new thing, which I love new stuff because hopefully it's as good as.
And
the
it
old
seemed
stuff.
super
But
impressive,
refreshing. Yeah.
and just it seemed to be high quality on every part of the game.
Yeah, and it was kind of a well-kept secret. I don't think that there was much
Yeah, I didn't
about
hear
that
anything
before.
from it
so.
before, so
So
definitely check
a lot
that
to
out.
check out from E3. If you guys want to know more, hit us up at our usual methods of communication,
Yep.
as we always tell you. But check out the website again because there's going to be a lot of stuff up there too.
The YouTube video of the
Yeah,
thing that I watch
Watch Dogs
on
is up there
the
currently.
website. So
Once again, we love giving thanks for geek things that we're interested in. So, Rob, what are you geeking out about today?
well, not necessarily today.
Or in
maybe
general.
thing in the past, but I love comedies. I love well-written comedies. I think some of the best comedies, I'm going to try to say that word as many times as possible,
Comedy.
ever made are by Mel Brooks. The producers, Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein. He is just truly a comedy legend. I don't
He
know
has his
if
own voice too, which is awesome. You can appreciate that, It's
he
original.
is
It's
special.
his thing, yeah.
I mean, incredibly amazing.
And no one else could do it either.
He pushes the limits
Yeah.
beyond anything. I mean, Blazing Saddles, you cannot get away with that movie today. And I love the comedies that are coming out. I've thanked them before, the Judd Apatow-esque comedies. But I mean, this is truly a generation's worth of humor. And I feel if you're younger, you might not know who Mel Brooks is, which makes my heart sad. If you don't, you definitely have to check out his movies. They're incredible. I really want to see the producers on Broadway just because I think it's just an incredible story and they're just hilarious. So if you haven't already, check out really any of Mel Brooks's films and enjoy.
Enjoy to your heart's content.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to thank a video game today that I have been playing for a few weeks, I guess now. It's called Fez, and it is an Xbox arcade game. Really original, cool concept. It's kind of like takes that 8-bit style, but the guy gets a magical fez.
Turns it on its head.
Exactly. He gets a magical fez, and then he finds out the world's in 3D. So it's a platformer, but then you can like rotate the world. So like you can be doing your platform thing, but then hit a button and then
And
it
then you go,
rotates it. It goes there. Really original, fresh game. It's won like Game of the Year at PAX the past like 4 years, and it's finally been released. So check it out if you have Xbox. It's on Xbox Live Arcade. I think that's the only thing it's on right now, but I could be wrong. Could have been released on like Steam or something at this point. But when I got it, it was
very
only on
impressive,
Xbox.
yeah.
But a lot of fun, original, like you were saying, Mel Brooks original. Fez, check it out.
Thanks again for watching and check us out next week.